Okay, let's go to the factory dashboard. Factory dashboard is very similar like we see in city, but there is oriented to the factory. We are able to bring a lot of factory. If discuss about a lot of factory, we have on the one screen switch on or switch the factory what I can see. If is it owner who our company with the three factory on the three different place, it's a way how we can switch it between and get information for individually or global, because it's the one big place. It's the one factory, it's the second factory. I choose it's different place. If I go back, I get information about the factory. It's a way how we can split between them.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear now?
Yes.
Okay. From the right side, there is the logic structure where I prepared in the factory studio. It means specific hall, specific part of the factory, and I from this point of view, I try set up what I can see more detail. But it's about the logical structure. What is important for this part, and if I can see more technical detail, it means that real devices. I use classical, what we already see, classification on the left side. If I need information about the resources, I choose the resources. If I need more information about the energy, choose the energy. If I'm more detail, I'm able to explain detail more. There is the devices about the energy. If I need about the assets, I choose the assets. Now I give information about the parking example. If I need the luminaire, I choose the luminaire from the infrastructure part, and I get information about the luminaire. On the left side, we are able to choose the color from the luminaire. Like we know in the parking on the city dashboard is the factory dashboard 2 functionalities. If I need the information about the brightness, I'm able to switch what I can see on the real time. And very similar, I use the assets example for the parking. Asset monitoring example I'm looking for, it's here. Okay, if it's about the parking place, here is information about the occupation of the parking. It's the fact what you already see on the previous session. What is important if I go to back, switch off the production or resources, I go to the governance, where is the production. It's the information about the producer part. It means one of the possibilities is the process monitoring, and here's a pressure matrix monitoring production processes. It's the classical producer matrix, like as I forgot how in Russia koberec. Give me a second. I try translator. Cover example, yeah, in Russia. It's a technical part information if is it occupied or not. If somebody stay the day, it will be green. If it's empty, it's colored red.
Just imagine Vitaly or boy Sergey. Just imagine the production line. People are standing on the places. Imagine 20 people in the one line. Mm-hmm. And you have to understand that everybody is on the time in the work. So when you stand there, immediately you see the green or red one. Mm-hmm. And at the moment is occupied, the whole line is not working. So one is missing is problem. So it can be even during the using toilet or something. So he understands the head of the production knows always that all of the people 20 or I don't know how much are ready for the production when it's line production. So you are controlling them. And the second is that light is switch on or switch off on this situation. So immediately when he's leaving the place, light is switch on the 10%. Mm-hmm. So you're immediately saving the energy.
Okay. I go back to the assembly hall. Where is the ending the line? It means information about the output control, where we get where we collect information about the production. It means that okay, now until this time on this part we built 158 pieces for the luminaire. There was okay, and 3 was the bad and need the repair. Standard cycle time, it means 228 seconds. It's a monitoring for the production point of view and effective. And similar like a different part of the assembly, different type of production is a more simply, and there is life cycle time 61 seconds now. Example. From the technical, if I need information about the edge it means information about the type of the devices where I get information, how it works and collect data. Example here is information about the edge. There is the component where the connecting to the platform and able to monitoring whole technical devices for the understand how it works in the factory in the real place on the real time. Okay, if I collect whole data from the whole factory, it look like this. Now we spoke about that in our factory. We are monitoring, example, 2,000 devices, both with the measurement, with the camera, with the consumption, electricity, about the total energy, and so on, and information where I can, if I go to the factory, there is the devices where I am able to set up and get information. I know that is absolutely out of real, that I will be monitoring each element in detail. From this point of view, we prepare the statistics and prepare the indicators. It means whole information, example about the production, how it looks, our producing today. It was the half part. Is the information about the luminaire, and I can continue with the power consumption in the production. Then I'm able to combine information from the graph in the real time, and after this I'm able to monitoring real situation in the factory from the one way, from the one place, and get more detail, and I'm able to combine it. Example. We have the very, very interesting issue, depends on the consumption and depends on the energy consumption per assembly hall. In assembly hall, indirect, in environment, it's this part. Second. We have the combined sensor where we collect information about the CO2, information and dust sensor. This is information about which kind of the numbers of CO2. There is the dust per depends on the sizing, and it's the typical particle size and temperature and humidity in real time. That from depends on this data, we are able to set that recuperation and switch the area in the hall. We are able to make more delay, because if I not CO2 ending to the 1000, it's already okay. From this part, I not need change the air in the hall faster or more times per period, more frequently. Thank you. And after this, we can save the money, because it's finally put the in this summer is the cooling. I need the energy. If it's heating like in the winter, we have the finally total energy too. It depends the gas, it depends the electricity, and so on. I know that this question for Russia is not issue because we have the lot of this for you. But from effective, like as lean, like as information, how effective we are working is the issue now.